She had no pulse. Her face had turned white. People were panicking. But Dr. Barbara O'Neill didn't run for the defibrillator. She reached into her bag, pulled out a small bottle, and poured half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper into the woman's mouth. Within 2 minutes, her pulse returned. Her color came back. She sat up and said, "What just happened?" That moment changed everything I believed about medicine. If you think cayenne pepper is just for spicy food, think again. Today, we're diving into a powerful natural remedy that could thin your blood, improve heart health, and even help prevent a stroke. This might be the most important video you watch this year. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stick with me till the end. I'll share a secret cayenne compress recipe that could save someone's life one day. Now, if someone told me years ago that a simple spice in my kitchen could stop a heart attack, I would have laughed. But after what I saw, I had to learn more. Let me take you back to the beginning. What exactly is cayenne pepper? Most people confuse it with chili, but they're not the same. Chili can irritate your stomach. But cayenne? It heals. It belongs to the capsicum family, the same family that gives us jalapenos, bell peppers, and ghost peppers. But cayenne hits that sweet spot, hot enough to heal, gentle enough to trust. Its power lies in a compound called capsaicin. That's what gives it heat, and also what turns it into a natural blood thinner, digestive booster, and even stroke prevention ally. Want to know how hot it really is? On the Scoville scale, it hits 30,000 to 50,000 units, just spicy enough to wake your body up, not burn it down. What's amazing is that it's not just for spicy food lovers. Cayenne pepper has been used in traditional medicine for centuries, from Ayurveda in India to Native American healing. They didn't have blood pressure pills, they had plants. And cayenne was their go-to. Still skeptical? That's okay. I was, too. But when I started adding just a pinch to my morning drink, my blood pressure dropped, my digestion improved, and the cold in my hands and feet slowly faded away. Just a pinch. Now here's the twist: the more you pair cayenne with other natural herbs, the more powerful it becomes. It's like the wise old man in your kitchen, amplifying everything it touches. So if you've ever wondered whether something natural could be more powerful than a pill, this story might surprise you. And trust me, what I'm about to share in segment 3 could save a life. So drop a comment: have you ever used cayenne for anything other than cooking? You know what scared me most? Not the pain. Not the hospital visits. But the silence. The kind of silence that comes before a stroke. Because here's the hard truth: 80% of strokes happen without warning. No pain. No signs. Just silence. And for many seniors, that silence is the last thing they hear. It happened to my best friend, Joe. One minute, he was drinking coffee with me. The next, he was gone. Doctors said his high blood pressure had quietly damaged his arteries over the years. But what if we had known earlier? What if he had added just one simple habit to his morning routine? That's why I tell this story. Because what I discovered could change your life. Cayenne pepper, when taken daily, acts as a natural blood thinner. Unlike aspirin, which can cause brain bleeds and stomach ulcers, cayenne stimulates blood flow without the risk. Dr. Barbara O'Neill explains it like this: blood is life. Keep it moving, and healing happens. Let it stagnate, and decay begins. She's right. And science agrees. Studies show capsaicin helps reduce cholesterol, prevent plaque buildup, and strengthen arterial walls. Just imagine this: a tiny pinch of red powder doing what dozens of pills often fail to do, safely, gently, naturally. And here's something even crazier. In one case, Dr. O'Neill revived a woman in the middle of a heart attack using nothing but half a teaspoon of cayenne and water. 2 minutes later, she sat up. Breathing. Alive. It's not magic. It's understanding the power of what we eat. So if you're watching this and you or someone you love is battling high blood pressure, I want to challenge you. Add cayenne to your morning for 7 days. Then come back here, and tell us in the comments how you feel. Because the story isn't over yet. In segment 4, I'll reveal how cayenne helps heal your stomach, yes, the same one people say it irritates. Let me ask you something. What's the first thing people say about spicy food in your stomach? Don't eat it, it'll make your ulcer worse. Sounds familiar, right? Well, I used to believe that, too. Until I saw the opposite happen. You see, my sister had a delicate stomach. Couldn't touch citrus, onions, or even garlic. But then she tried cayenne pepper. At first, she felt a bit of a burn in her chest, but then something strange happened. Her digestion improved. No more bloating. No more pain after meals. Why? Because cayenne doesn't harm the stomach, it activates it. It stimulates the gastric glands, boosts digestive enzymes, and helps your body break down food faster and better. That tingling sensation. That's your digestive fire waking up. Even studies back this up. Capsaicin has been shown to protect the stomach lining, even from ulcers caused by H. pylori. So much for the myth that all spicy foods are bad. Let me tell you what I do every morning. 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper in warm water before breakfast. It's like lighting a match that keeps my gut moving all day. And you know what? The clearer my digestion, the lighter I feel. If you've been popping antacids and avoiding spice, maybe it's time to rethink. Drop a comment, what's your favorite natural remedy for digestion? And don't go anywhere, because what I'll show next is a home remedy so powerful, you'll want to try it tonight. Have you ever gone to bed with feet so cold they felt like ice blocks? I have. And trust me, no amount of socks helped. But one night, my wife pulled out a piece of kitchen paper, some olive oil, and a small jar of cayenne pepper. She looked me in the eye and said, "Trust me. You'll sleep like a baby." I laughed. But I let her try. And that night, warmth returned to my toes. What she did was this. She drizzled a bit of olive oil on a folded kitchen paper, sprinkled on half a teaspoon of cayenne, and placed it under my foot. Then wrapped it with plastic and had me wear socks. Simple, right? But incredibly effective. Cayenne pepper increases blood circulation, especially in the extremities like hands and feet. For seniors dealing with cold feet, diabetes, or poor circulation, this might just be the answer. Even Dr. Barbara O'Neill uses this trick for underactive thyroid patients. It stimulates the flow, warms the tissues, and nourishes from the outside in. Now listen closely. Never soak cold feet in hot water, it can actually damage tissue. But with cayenne, you stimulate blood naturally. Safely. Want to try it tonight? Let me know in the comments, and if it works, share this with someone you love. Because next, we'll talk about something even more surprising. How cayenne pepper may even stop a heart attack. And I saw it with my own eyes. I never thought I'd witness it. A woman is lying on the ground. No pulse. No color. Her lips were turning blue. It happened during a cooking class, of all places. Someone yelled, "She's having a heart attack." I ran over. A young man was holding her wrist. "No pulse," he said. And I reached into my bag. Half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. A sip of water. We gently poured it into her mouth. She was barely conscious. But within 2 minutes, her pulse came back. Her cheeks turned pink. She sat up, looked around, and said, "What just happened?" People stared in silence. I stared in disbelief. But inside, I knew. This wasn't magic. It was the power of nature's most potent blood thinner. Cayenne pepper doesn't just warm your toes. It can move blood fast enough to restart a life. Dr. Barbara O'Neill says, "When blood flows, life returns. When it stops, so does everything." And she's right. If you or someone you know is taking aspirin or warfarin, try introducing cayenne slowly, with your doctor's guidance. 1/4 teaspoon, 3 times a day. Track your progress. And share your journey in the comments. Because this isn't just a spice. It's a symbol of survival. Stick around, I'll share how to build a daily heart health ritual with Cayenne and friends.